Hey, it's exciting. You've learned your F and C chord. If you're just coming here, I've got a link up here and down below to help you learn those F and C chords. I also have things about fingernails and strumming and how to tune your ukulele. So if you've got all that accomplished, it's time to learn your first song. It sounds like this. Cakey-okey-o, cowboy. Cakey-okey-o, hoo. Cakey-okey-o, cowboy, 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 under the moon. I was riding my horse by the Rio Grande when I see me a cowboy, 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 riding towards me. All right, that's just a little flavoring of the song. Let's get into the nitty-gritty. Only need two chords, your F chord, and we talked about that in a previous lesson, remember I said that, right? And your C chord, two very easy beginner chords. So what you need to do is to be able to play 8 down strums on each of those. So just in the interest of practicing, let's do that. Starting with your F chord, we'll do 8 Fs. 1, 2, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you switch to your C chord and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the song keeps nice regular patterns of that 8 and 8. But you got to be able to switch between the F and C fluently. I believe in taking everything in baby steps. So now what you need to do is take that F and C and put them seamlessly together. Now there's been a whole practice video of F and C, but it doesn't hurt to practice a little bit more. So here we go. Ready, begin. It's F, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Switch to C. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Switch to F. 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch to C. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Switch back to F. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Switch to C. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back to F. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and stop. Make sure you're feeling nice and comfortable doing that, because then when you start adding singing, and then if you're reading lyrics, and adds a whole nother layer of complexity. And so I want you to be successful by taking it small steps at a time. So practice that F and C. I've got a timestamp down below to help you do that, and even practice more with the previous video, and then add in the lyrics or the words to the song. This song has a pickup in it. So let's practice just getting into the song with our voices. What's a pickup? Well, it's some accompaniment notes or sometimes some singing notes that happen before the main event. Kind of like pick it up and put it over there. So pickups, we're going to go on F. 1, 2, 3. Cakey-okey-o. So between the third and the fourth strum is where we do the cakey-okey-o. So let's just practice that part together. Here we go. Ready, begin. It's 1, 2, 3. Cakey-okey-o, cowboy. Just that much. 1, 2. Let's do it again. And 1, 2, 3. Cakey-okey-o, cowboy. Do it again. And 1, 2, Cake-y-o, cowboy. Do it again. It's 1, 2, 3. Cake-y-o, cowboy. Last time, and 1, 2, 3. Cake-y-o, cowboy. Okay, now let's practice where we continue that line and we're going cake-y-o, and on who we have to switch to C. So taking small little baby steps, it's kind of like, eating your dinner. You don't take it all in one bite. I'm breaking into small little chunks for you because, you'll not be overwhelmed that way, right? Same thing with dinner. Okay. From the start and switching to who on C. Here we go. And 1, 2, cake-y-o, cowboy. Cake-y-o, who. All right, do that again. Ready, begin. And 1, 2, 3. Cake-y-o, cowboy. Cake-y-o, all right, one more time for good measure. Here we go. Ready, begin. It's 1, 2, 3. Cake-y-o, cowboy. Cake-y-o, all right. Well, now that we've got that much, let's continue on further from the who and beyond. All right, we've hit who on C. And you go, who, 2, 3, cake-y-o. So the same thing happens with the cake-y-o. You 3, and before you hit the 4th down strum, cake-y-o. Let's do that much together. Here we go. On who, on C. Here we go. Who, cake-y-o, cowboy, cowboy. Okay, let's do that again. On who, ready, begin. It's who, 2, 3. Cake-y-o, cowboy, cowboy, cowboy. All right, one last time. Ready, begin. It's who, 2, 3. Cake-y-o, cowboy, cowboy, cowboy. Then we have a little bit of a vocal challenge, and let me take you through that. So in order to get a song that's appropriate for all kinds of ages and uses F and C for the ukulele, you don't have a whole lot to choose from. So under the moon, you could go up nice and light in your voice in order to get the under the moon. You could do that. You could speak it under the moon and then come back in and sing moon. What else could you do? You could just kind of shout it on pitch. Under the moon, like that. This is not an operatic song and it's not a pop song. It's in that kind of folk genre sounding. So you have a lot of choices what to do. So make it your own, make it fit your voice. And that's, I think, one of the best things that pieces of advice I can give you as a beginning ukulele player is find your own voice. We're not professional singers, or well, maybe you are, but I'm not. And so I'm adequate, and so I do the best I can with an adequate voice. And that's part of the fun of it, is exploring and see what I can do. Let's take a running leap at the moon. Let's do 4 C's, and moon is on F. And we're singing cowboy, 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 under the moon. And I'll bet you figured out what's going on here with how I'm detailing those chords, right? Because you're smart. You're playing the ukulele. Let's do it together. 1, 2, and start on C. Cowboy, 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 under the moon. Do it again. Cowboy, 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 under the moon. Do it again. Cowboy, 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 under the moon. Okay. Well, what happens after that is that we do the same. You're going F, 2, 3. Cakey-okey-yo, cowboy. And we go back to the chorus. Hey, you've learned the chorus. So that means you have over half the song under your belt. And the nice thing about it is the verses have the same melody as the chorus and the same chord patterns, the same strumming patterns. So we just have to figure out how to fit the lyrics in. So let's do that together. Let's go from the chorus into the first verse several times. You'll notice a lot of the same patterns persist where you've got an end phrase and then you go 1, 2, 3, and then before you get into the next vocal phrase. So here we go. Under the moon, 2, 3. I was riding my horse by the Rio Grande, 2. And all of them coyotes singing in a prairie symphony. Like that. Let's try it again. Here we go. From the moon part. So under the moon, 2, 3. I was riding my horse, 2, 3. By the Rio Grande, 2, 3. And all of them coyotes singing in a prairie symphony, 2, 3. Let's try again. I was riding my horse, 2, 3. By the Rio Grande, 2, 3. And all of them coyotes singing in a prairie symphony, 2, 3. Well, kind of unusual for a song structure is that the first one doesn't go back to the chorus, it goes to verse 2. And verse 2 is virtually identical to verse 1. Yay! So you're really learning all kinds of this song. Here we go. Coyote singing in a prairie symphony, 2, 3. I was riding my horse, 2, by the Rio Grande, 2. When I see me a cowboy, 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 riding towards me. See how similar it is? Prairie symphony. I was riding my horse, 2, 3. By the Rio Grande. When I see me a cowboy, 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 riding towards me. Let's do it one last time just for good measure. So we have in a prairie symphony, 2, 3. I was riding my horse, 2, by the Rio Grande. When I see me a cowboy, 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 riding towards me. All right, so we've gotten the chorus, we've gotten 2 of the verses. The only thing that we need to work on is the last verse. Woohoo, we're almost there. So let's start from the very last bit of the chorus going into the final verse. So we go, under the moon, 2, 3. He was twirling his guns, 2, 3. And he had a guitar. a sweet old song about love under the stars. Kiki-okio, cowboy. So that's how all the transitions go together. I have everything both here that I've been showing you on our little fake chalkboard here, as well as in the chord chart. Before we get into a complete play along using scrolling stuff here, you might want to consider my New to Uke series. I have a link down below that explains everything about it. I will take you through sequentially. Yeah, click the link, see what I have to say. Let's get going. Let's do a play along together. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, begin. Cakey-okey-o, cowboy. Cakey-okey-o-hoo. Cakey-okey-o, cowboy, 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 under the moon. I was riding my horse by the Rio Grande, and all of them coyotes singing in a prairie symphony. I was riding my horse by the Rio Grande, when I see me a cowboy, 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 riding towards me. Cakey-okey-o, cowboy. Cakey-okey-o-hoo. Cakey-okey-o, cowboy, 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 under the moon. He was twirling his guns, and he had a guitar, and he sang us a sweet old song about love under the stars. Cakey-okey-o, cowboy. Cakey-okey-o-hoo. Cakey-okey-o, cowboy, 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 under the moon. All right, give me a fist bump. You've got your first song under your belt. Hey, you want to take us further? You can do a fancy strum, the cowboy strum. Learn how to do that.